the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video.
What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. Here we can see, guys, this is a very simple graph of Bitcoin Lightning Network versus the on-demand liquidity of Ripple. Now, there are a few things that I just had to say, and that's why I'm making this video, guys. I am going to try to make more videos, guys. I'm just very busy, and it's quite hard for me to make a video every day. But I definitely will try to keep up and make more videos. So here we can see, guys, that okay, first of all, things have been very interesting and everyone is focused on the lawsuit and people are getting quite impatient. Now remember one thing here, the lawsuit, all it ever was, guys, was to delay. So if you see that it keeps delaying, you have to understand that that was the goal of this lawsuit in the first place. Okay, the first goal of this lawsuit was to actually delay Ripple regulatory clarity because it's not ready yet. Okay, and yes, it takes a long time, but you know, generational wealth is not created overnight. It takes time, it takes a lot of patience, you have to do things that other people are not doing. And investing in Ripple is not just holding XRP and just waiting and, you know, complaining. It's not about that, guys. It's just having a good bag of XRP on the side and watching what Ripple the company is doing instead of following the lawsuit, because I feel that a lot of people are just too focused on the lawsuit right now. They're not focused on what Ripple is actually doing and what XRP Ledger is actually building out there, because it's going to get very interesting. And in a couple of years, in a year or two, people are going to hit themselves that they didn't see this coming. Like, all the things that they are building on the XRP Ledger is just amazing. Now, for the first thing I want to talk about is the Lightning Network against on-demand liquidity, because a lot of people say, well, you know, we don't need Ripple because we have the Lightning Network. We can now send Bitcoin very fast, so problem solved. Well, no, it doesn't work like that, guys. As you can see here, the Lightning Network is a layer 2 payment protocol layered on top of blockchain-based cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Litecoin, okay? RippleNet, ODL, enables enterprises, payment service providers, wallets, banks, fintechs to access RippleNet and ODL services for cross-border payment needs. Now, which one is more accessible, and why do you think that Ripple is building for a decade, guys, and is actually having so many banks to cooperate right now with them? And we have a lot of proof is there. Like, you can go on the internet and watch all the banks that they're working with. Why are they not working with Bitcoin? Why are they not using the Lightning Network? Because there is a very big difference between sending value and making settlement. What Ripple is doing, and also the liquidity that it's providing, is settling the payment in 3 seconds. It's not just sending value and that's it, okay? That's the easy part, guys. That was solved a long time ago. Ripple was a very fast cryptocurrency from the start. That was the easy part. The hard part, guys, is regulatory clarity, and that's what's going on right now. Look how long it's taking. The hard part is actually getting all these banks to work with you, because they're not just going to work with you if you have a fast cryptocurrency. There's many faster cryptocurrencies than Ripple, by the way, but they don't have that on-demand liquidity, guys, that it can provide for enterprises and that it can help with the settlement process between banks. That's what's dissecting Ripple from all the other companies or cryptocurrencies, as you want to call it, because Ripple is a real company and then XRP is the digital asset. And that's what a lot of people do not see. They think, oh, we have Lightning Network now, Ripple is not relevant, or we have Stellar, so Ripple is not relevant. Ripple is the only one that has been working with 50 plus banks from the beginning, guys. Okay, so just understand that concept, because it's important, because a lot of people are losing hope right here, right now. And I understand it's not an easy part that to hold XRP for this long. I myself have been holding for almost 5 years. So it's something that you just have to be able to do, you know? So here we can see that it's actually in an accumulation zone. And if you look at the charts, you can clearly see that Bitcoin and Ethereum went to all-time high and then collapsed, right? That's what usually happens. They create the hype, they break all-time high, everyone jumps in, and then it collapses. It happens over and over again, guys. It's like a very easy cycle, but people are blind to see because they just believe in the hype. So if you look at the charts, XRP is actually one of the few with Litecoin that hasn't been to that all-time high and collapsed. It has a very different charts in terms of because almost all the cryptocurrencies are like aligning with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But as for Ripple, it looks very, very different. We didn't reach all-time high. There was no collapse. It was just sideways moving accumulation zone. And an accumulation zone, guys, the longer it takes, the higher it will break out. Remember that. You can go and look all the charts. Look at something that has been accumulating for years. Look what happens. It breaks out immediately, guys, and without breaks. And that's exactly what is going to happen very, very soon with Ripple, XRP. So that's why they say here that there is an ascending triangle. I don't really look at triangles. I just see that there is an accumulation zone, which is more relevant for the long-term perspective. Here we can see, guys, CBDCs from the hype to the how of making financial inclusion a reality. So you can go and watch this. It's really interesting what they're saying. Offline access, guys. See, look how far Ripple already is. They already have a 24/7 basis because they know that when there is no internet, and this can easily happen, you can still make payments. And that's something that you cannot do with other cryptocurrencies. This is one of the most interesting things that they have been working on, actually. And I think it's going to be very, very relevant. Now, you may think, okay, but no one needs offline access. Guys, there are so many scenarios where you need offline access because money cannot stop when there is no internet or when there is no anything. It has to continue. You need to be able to make those payments even if there is no internet, right? So that's just amazing. That's great. With this in mind, CBDCs that provide alternate solutions, particularly those that don't require constant charging and can run without a direct source of internet connection for consecutive days or weeks and can accommodate offline scenarios, will be critical to implementation. One example of how to solve for offline access could be a solution that mirrors the Indian e-rupee, which leverages digital voucher mechanisms such as QR codes that can be printed offline and scanned to make retail purchases. Look at that. That's exactly what I mean. There are so many use cases for offline access. So these things are just showing you what Ripple is really building. And don't look too much at the lawsuit. The lawsuit is, again, is just a delay. And actually, this guy was tweeting this and really it really caught my attention because it's really what's happening. It really sucks that XRP influencers have to be so hyper-focused on the SEC lawsuit. There is a huge ecosystem being built on the XRPL that is being largely ignored because of it. Thank you all for fighting the good fight, though. It's genuinely appreciated. Of course, it's appreciated. Everyone that is talking about the lawsuit and fighting, of course, we need that, guys, because we need to stay strong as a community. But again, it should not be the main focus. We should focus on what XRP is building because it's crazy, guys. So without further ado, let's talk about the lawsuit because we have to actually see what is really going on there. Everything makes sense now. Union Square Ventures invests in Tushar Jain, Fred Wilson, and others from USV are on FOIA list from Empower that emailed with the SEC leading up to the ETH free pass. Here has a hunch that the SEC will sue Ripple. So this was actually before the actual case. Now, I don't want to go too much into this, guys. So let me just watch this video very quickly.
Security by the SEC. I don't know for sure, but based on the most recent statement where the SEC talked about Ethereum not being a security, they mostly pointed out that the Ethereum network was decentralized enough that you could no longer claim that when someone was purchasing Ethereum, that they were doing so with the expectation that there was a specific group that would be working to advance the Ethereum network and increase its price.
And you think in the case of XRP, the fact that they have a relationship with Ripple or Ripple Labs that is the problem?
Yes. So when you look at the Howey test, there's 4 prongs to it, right? There's needs to be pooled.
So this is a very interesting video. You can just go watch it, guys. But it's on Digital Asset Investors Twitter. But I don't want to go too much in this, guys. This was the video for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you want more XRP content. And I will definitely focus more on the XRP Ledger content because they are building a lot of things. And I think it's very important that we focus on what they're actually doing. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Cheers.